Welcome back. This is C. Murray once again, and we are playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Ventus walkthrough, and this is the Castle of Dreams. So, we're moving right along with the game. I found this level to be a little bit easier. Not that the last one was any challenging, or any bit challenging. The boss was. This boss, if you know what to do, is not that bad. And there is a room where you get like hoarded, but there's a little trick where you could just take them all out easily. But here like I said, I like to reset all my battle commands, and now that we're not fighting a boss, we're recatering to crowd control. So Mini's obviously a great one. Poison, we haven't used that yet, and that'll be good. Putting them to sleep is also beneficial. A little bit of sliding dash for melee. Add some blizzard, and I should go fire. But we shall see. Ooh, do I go strike raid? No, I go fire. The sliding dash we need to reach items in this level. I actually get all the items in this level, and in doing so I accidentally fall and pretty much have to like redo the entire level over. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. But we are also going to be using the treasure trove. It lowers my strength, but it is the weapon we were awarded for beating the dwarf woodlands, so like might as well. Oh, you see that ground stomp? You gotta just jump to avoid that. That was a stupid mistake on my part. I didn't seem to be concerned. Just add mini and step on them till they're dead. And collect some monies. But I just got back from I'm still in college, and every semester I've been taking like 17 credits. Oh, that was stupid. I should have grabbed on. It grabs on when you don't want him to, and then when you want him to, he won't grab on. Go figure. But I've been taking like 17 credits a semester, and it came down to like me having so many that I've already a senior status when I've only I should be my junior year spring, but to be considered senior status you need 90 credits, and I have exactly 90. So the way it works out is I can get away with taking 12 credits this semester, and my entire final senior year just continue taking 12 credits. So that's what I'm doing, but to make it to 12 I had to take like a 1 credit course. So I took Intro to Guitar for non-music majors. And what we're doing here is I'm selling all my healing items. I do not recommend doing this unless you feel like you're comfortable with Kingdom Hearts or up for even bigger challenge and critical mode's not enough. I did it because I really wanted to focus on just the commands and rely on them. But later in the game, I'm surprised I didn't buy it here. It might be later. But fire is going to be your friend. Oh, we're doing our first meld. So Quick Blitz is maxed out. We don't really use it. So I'm going to meld Quick Blitz with Arrow. And we should get a Roga. Or is it Aurora? And then, well, also, if you just use one of these items, I think I go with the Shimmering Crystal. And it gives me a Blizzard attribute, if I'm not mistaken. Any faster. Blizzard Screen. There you go. I don't really remember what it does. I know I looked it up, but... So, yeah, and that should have gave me a Aurora, I believe. Maybe it's a Roga, but no, it's Aurora. Level 1. But we won't be putting that on. So... I didn't really need to do this, but I wanted to use Aurora, and we will be putting it on. What do I know? I only played this. Fire? What else? And then sliding dash, because I need it. So 2 blizzards, or mini fire, sliding dash. Not a bad one. I thought we were going to be using poison and sleep, but I guess not. Alright, we're spending too much time in the menu. Still haven't leveled up, and I believe on this level I do level up a shot lock command. I'm not sure if I apply it or not. I know I have it for the final bosses this level, and it makes it easier. But here, to collect all these items is where you're going to be needing the sliding dash command. and it's finicky. You have to get the timing right, the aiming right, and it's not hard to undershoot. But it's well, it's harder to undershoot than overshoot, I should say. The sliding dash ability just launches you for some friggin' reason. And these little crowns you see, I don't think I explained it earlier, but they like give you puzzle pieces. Or no, it's like chloroforms, if anyone remembers those as a kid. You could just get up here using the chair. And it's like a sticker collection. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it's a puzzle that you kind of like shift in. But anyways, so I've just got back from a midterm actually for intro to guitar for non-music majors, and I had to strum all the chords separately with like clean strums, and then play like 3 songs and chords. And I played This Old Man, and it's got I think D major and A7, and I played, not that anyone cares, but I can play guitar, folks. What I'm getting at is I have not been practicing like I should be, and it came to like a power session today of me just like strumming till my fingers barely work, so I could pass the midterm. And it's only a 1 credit class, so it's not like crucial, but I tend to do very good in school, and I try to keep that up. Not that it matters in the long run. I am studying film and media arts with a minor in business, so if I walked away with all C's, the degree doesn't really matter too much. But I like to be a perfectionist in everything and try to do the best I can in everything, hence why I'm playing critical difficulty. And we're going the wrong way? No, we gotta go back, that's right. I'm not much of a grinder, to be honest. I always complain about it in the Final Fantasy games. I hate having to grind, but I always end up doing it anyways. So that's an anomaly. So, no, we already got that. Alright. So now, this is the trick. You're going to be ransacked with a horde of enemies, and it's going to be overwhelming and hard, and nope, just jump on this ball of yarn and run over everyone as they spawn. Now the purpose of this yarn ball is to get you onto higher places that we get up to and just get around with sliding dash. So you might not even need sliding dash to get everything. No, you have to get all the items. Maybe not actually, because the last room had a yarn ball. What do I know? But even these guys, just take them out with the yarn ball. You'd think that they'd be able to knock you off, but they don't. And they keep spawning. Just clear the room, make sure you check all the places. I mean, or if you want to hop down, you can do that as well. It should still give you command points because you are still killing them. I'm not sure. It has to give you experience. I can't imagine the game going out of its way to like not program this as experience specifically because you're on a yarn ball. I can imagine it all works the same. Get this last guy here, and now we're gonna collect all the pieces of clothing to get Cinderella all dialed up for the ball because we care so much. Alright, so boop, examine that. That's our first piece, the white lace. Lovely. I believe this is a piece here as well, that pink fabric. We got ourselves an item right here. We'll actually be picking up in this room, not right away, but right before we finish the level. What is it? Anti-gravity, which is a good combo command where you'll throw anti-gravity first, then Aroga. So they'll float up there, and then you just go to town on them. Do a little blizzard fire action. Yeah. Like I said, this game is pretty linear. And I love how, like, I'm not sure if I love, I mean, it makes it easier, but how all the treasure chests in this game are, like, basically wide out in the open. And the same goes for Kingdom Hearts 2, white button. And then what we're going to do is a sliding dash to get all the way across there onto that table to get that chest. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, you run around, and in this game, and there's just chests, like, right out in the open. Where I felt like in Kingdom Hearts 1, you really had to search. Things weren't all out in the open. Things involved you to get I mean, even Traverse Town. Like, you go play the game and you come back to Traverse Town, you gotta try and think a little bit to remember where everything's at. And so far in this game, these worlds just don't work that way. There's a really definitive route you're supposed to take, and there's not much you can do to stray from the path. I'm not too far in Kingdom Hearts 2. I've beat the Mulan part. I don't even remember where I'm at because I kind of got sucked into this hole. I beat Mulan. I did the next one though. What was that? I don't know. I'm brain freezing. I'll know because I'll have to create the videos soon after this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess looking around to make sure I didn't forget anything. But up there on that chest or that white dresser thing is where we need to go. But to get there, we have to go through here. So, woo, just go over there, grab this item, a pulsing crystal. We'll deal with what all those are soon enough. And some more grinding. So, yesterday I pre-ordered, oh, speaking of yesterday, well, I'll start with this story. I pre-ordered my copy of Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. And when I first saw the game, I understand it was popular in Japan, but I'm not super excited about it because it's an action RPG, which is exactly what this is, technically. But for Final Fantasy, oh, these guys are awesome, by the way, the little gift givers. They're kind of like the mushroom guys in Kingdom Hearts 1, but much easier to gain gifts from. But I'm with Final Fantasy, I kind of just want the JRPG elements of it. I grew up playing Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4 I loved, Final Fantasy 7 of course. Final Fantasy 8 is one of my favorites. I'm in the middle of Final Fantasy 10, believe it or not. I'm doing like the side quest portion. All I have left to do, other than side quests in the main story campaign, is spoilers. Oh, I'll just say the final boss in case those who haven't played it. This part's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but you just flop up here, and there might be a better. Actually, there is a better way to get this. But what I do is I do a sliding dash to try and make it, and I don't that time, but I do it the exact same way the next time. I'll slide dash right into the wood. Yeah, don't do that. Slide dash right into the wood, and then as I'm falling, just give a little aerial attack, and you should reach it. There it is. And then I spend longer than I possibly should, or probably should, trying to attack this cheese over here. Did you see me get stuck there? Stupid. Attacking this cheese here for no reason. What it does is it doesn't do anything anymore for us. But what you do is, see that? I go to lock onto this guy and it kept locking onto the matchbox. It's a pain in the ass. And it's not the first time it does that. But I go over here and attack the cheese because I think it's going to do something for me. And as the music loops and loops and drives you crazy. This looping music kind of reminds me of Conker's Bad Fur Day for those who have ever played that game. But yeah, so, I mean, clearly it's a Disney soundtrack, and from Cinderella I'm well aware. But I remember Conker kind of just looped its music. So that cheese, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm thinking that this like spider web's gonna do something. But it doesn't. That cheese, this is me trying to slide dash back over and it won't let me. Every time I jump, I don't even lock onto it. And the camera's just being atrocious. And as soon as I get the sliding dash and go to use it, it auto locks onto the spider web and sends me back. It's stupid. So I literally have to jump down just to get back. And that's what the matchbox does. It activates a platform for you to just be able to hop over there. But we're cheating and using sliding dash to get everywhere. So what, essentially, I'm not sure if I answered it because I keep getting sidetracked, but use the matchbox as a platform to get over there. You hit the cheese down and then use that as a platform to get the chest. And I assume the little crown sticker stamp thing as well. But we didn't do that. We did it the easier way that turned out being the hard way. I believe there's another item down here. Yep. Just jump down. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Maybe looking for a better way to do it. I have no idea. Alright, I think I'm double checking to make sure there's nothing up here before I dive down. And I almost blew it just there. Oh, let go. See? He grabs when I don't want him to. All for a potion. Oh well, we'll sell it. For some monies. This is where I make a mistake. Instead, I decide to basically take myself back to the beginning of this level. And it's extremely frustrating that I fell for it. But I got lost a little bit. As I was saying, this game's so linear. In Kingdom Hearts you can get spun up. Or in Kingdom Hearts 1. So I guess I did get a little turned around. So we're back at the matchbox. I think there's a treasure chest up there that I'm trying to figure out how to get. Either that or I'm literally just lost. Okay, turn around, Ventus. Roxas, Ventus. Alright, let's go. Even though I'm impatient of myself. But yeah, so I took the midterm, and I also played London Bridge. Oh, these are intense songs, aren't they? London Bridge in A major and E7. And then I decided to take on, what's the song called? I forget. It's Three Little Birds by Bob Marley, I believe. These are all songs that were like given to us to choose from. But oh, we have our yarn ball friend to have fun, and this is where I blow it. I go and get this item. No big deal. Chest. Item in a chest. An ether. Make some money. Should I go through that hole? You'd think. But I slide dash over to get this chest. Which I almost blew. That's the one time I'm glad it grabbed on. Got me some thunderstorm, boy. And then instead of jumping back over, which I should have done, I dropped down. And you'll see where I dropped down to in 2 seconds. Oh, welcome back to the beginning. I wanted to throw the controller right here, but I have better self-control than I did when I was a teenager. Not that I was like one of the control throwers, but I had friends that were. I remember the N64 flying across a room at my friend's house into a wall several times. I get mad, but at the same time I do appreciate my items that I have. I'm more of the pillow puncher. And I have no idea why it doesn't let me jump high enough off of that, so I take the more pain in the ass way. And then I know I can't sliding dash this because it's going to lock me onto these enemies. So I probably have to take care of them first, because it just wants to auto lock onto it and the camera just goes nuts. And you might be saying, well, turn auto lock off. I haven't tried it in this game, but I remember in Kingdom Hearts 1 when I did turn it off, it just, to me, it felt like it made the game almost impossible because it wouldn't lock on anything. And the camera just was always working against you. Where here, it's like, it's a partial. It can work against you and help you at the same time, and you just gotta take the good with the bad. That was a joke. Alright, so we're up, and we're almost to where we want to be. At this point, I'm fed up. I'm not dealing with anyone anymore. And I'm full of shit. I go to deal with them. Oh no, I fall for the cheese trap again. I'm a mouse. But here you'll see, I think after spending too much time on this spider web, I look down and I realize, oh, that's what it's for. So yeah, don't bother wasting your time. You don't need to. There's easier ways to get those items. Or you could do it that way and not waste as much time as I did with the way I did it. So we're almost done with part 1. It's pretty straightforward here. I hop back on the ball and get some more experience. And this might also be part of the reason why I didn't have as much trouble, is because I went back in the level and got a few more extra experience than you normally would, which causes me to get to level 3, I believe. That's just him defensing. But it causes me to get to level 3, I believe, before I fight the boss. And I equip a level 2 shot lock, if I remember correctly. And that helps substantially. Because, once again, shot lock's the way to go. And I know better than to drop back down there, so we progress. And we are about to get 0 gravity right here. You don't want to screw this up because you'll be right back even further to the beginning. So fly over here, open that up, 0 grav, and then be careful. No, I guess I'm going to equip it. So here's where I'm saying it's a good combination. We'll go 0 grav to Aurora, and then throw on our magic abilities and end with sliding dash. Come on, just pick it. Blizzard, fire. We know what we want. I guess I'm really debating if I want to throw on strike rate or not. Well, folks, do as you please. Throw a mini on as a crowd control, but you won't be using mini on the boss. Come on, throw fire on. And sliding dash. Sliding dash. There we go. And you might be asking, well, we crowned it. Why are we still using sliding dash? For the level. And then we will be utilizing other abilities, I promise. Oh, that's what it is. I hold on to Flame Salvo and I upgrade it to level 2. Or I level it up. Make sure you don't fall because this is the last piece. And that'll do it for Castle of Dreams Part 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Part 2.